Hi everyone, this is Mahesh. I just cleared my Part 2 exams in Feb 2023. I'm currently working in revenue operations at a startup called Freightify. I have accumulated like a year of experience, if I'm correct. 12th were as follows. Number one, we had relatives coming in and tell, do CA, do CA. And another option for me was to do a BCom or a BBA first and then wait for a good opportunity or a good time for some course to pop up and for me to do that actually. But while seeking for admissions, I saw that my college offered BCom plus CMA in one package, which sounded like a good deal so that I could focus both on getting my degree and getting my CMA at the same time. So my study strategy was more attuned towards solving questions first, and then if I don't know the concepts, I'll go back and check the textbooks to see where I've missed out. So in most cases, the explanations in the answers were enough. Study portion was barely minimal, actually. I've not seen a lot of his videos. I think I've seen one or two. His teaching methodology is really good. He doesn't just stand there and talk. He absorbs the content into himself, and he I could say he teaches with passion. That's one thing, because the way he moves around, the way he talks is really a good sign. His content explanation was also good as far as I can remember, since I did have a few doubts in part one. Then went to his videos and watched a few videos, which cleared my doubts. So I think I'd say how how down to earth he becomes with explaining to students. I think I've seen one of his webinars actually. He was really friendly with students. He made sure that everyone felt in place. He was really friendly with us. He took time to explain each and every concept, which is a really good advantage. Since rushing through concepts is the last thing anyone wants, he took time to explain the concepts, and he also brought a few real world examples into it. He even had real world examples to show to the camera and to explain that. So tip number one would be to make sure you understand everything. Right? Do not memorize. Do not make up what's it called, mnemonics or something. You say this, for example, crime for the COVID thing. I'd say do not make up any of that. Just understand every single thing. Put yourself in a position of someone who's working as a CMA, and then approach the questions in that way. And second way would be to prepare strategically. Do not just sit, study, and then solve a few questions. What I suggest is take the total number of questions, make a spreadsheet, and then give yourself a calendar on how much questions you have to solve per day, and then make sure you stick to your calendar. Since if you don't, then the days will come real fast, and then you'll be running around with it like a chicken with your heads cut off. And the third tip, most importantly, would be to make sure that you know your limits. A lot of people will sit and study for 8 hours, 9 hours, which is really inefficient and it's dangerous to you. Get enough sleep and get enough exercise. This really helps you to boost your ability to answer the questions better. And also, most importantly, drink a six pack Red Bull before you go to your exam. That helps a lot. Approach is that CMA may sound difficult, but if you split the whole exam into small parts and small sections, and then use the questions as a tool to learn more about the section, CMA matlab miles.